unmarked people are taking Monitor 1's cleave. The second 2 non-monitor people are taking the third monitor's cleave, and the third monitor and the 5th unmarked person are taking the second monitor's cleave. So everyone has to be in exactly one, and we're forming a box. We're basically forming a box of safety inside of the middle of the room.
Each of the monitors.
Why can't I join? Oh, there's a gun break in there.
Because they have to actually hit people.
I was gonna say you're still in the party.
Yeah. Oh, I am in the party.
I thought, what are you talking about? You are in the party. I didn't know, well, because you just left, but I never removed you, so it just had you offline.
Okay.
Yeah, the only person we're looking for is Macy. Whenever she.
I had to wait to return back to Aether.
Moving too quick. Okay.
I said we were going to Dynamis, so I went to Dynamis.
And we were able to go to Aether, so it all worked out. Okay. Now, the best part of the sim is being able to just burn through a bunch of reps of a mechanic until you kind of get a vibe for it. It'll be very helpful for P5. Like, to a stupid degree, it will be helpful for P5. Which, that was the thing I was going to randomly do, was I was going to queue up Run Dynamis Delta and just see if anyone actually ran to the right spot to start it.
Fuck you, I don't remember that.
I wanted to see if anyone remembered it. I wanted to see if you or Ruby remembered it, or if...
Oh, I wasn't listening. What happened?
Oh, when I said I had a random thing I was going to run Dynamis Delta and just see if anyone ran to the right spot.
Probably none of us. Maybe just you, Ash.
Probably. Probably. And that's fine. That would have been fine. Okay,
Unless I got a blue
list.
tether.
If you remember the stat, or if you remember the rule of blues to beetle, you're like halfway there.
I know.
Technically, you're the full way there, because...
Depends if I have long or short. Because then that dictates if I'm inside or outside. Right?
What do you mean? No. Inside-outside was literally just... because that only impacted blue. And we were usually just doing healers. Alright. We'll work all that out. Goal is just to get it. And then die in spectacular.
Spot double.
Threes are in. AD towers. These are in.
We have a problem.
We do have a problem. We will reset that. The person getting called is grabbing their tether and running away. Yep. That's alright. To be fair, it's been a week since you've been in here, so that will happen. Or over a week, so that will happen. That's all good. Okay, threes are in.
Swaps.
BD towers, BD towers. Fours are in CD towers. Fours are in. Ones are in AB towers. Ones are in AB towers. Twos are in. Twos are in. Twos are in AC towers. All good. Hang out near our spots. We're gonna top up, and we're gonna start. backups.
Double.
1-3, ones are out. 3, ones are out. Clockwise. Oh, I got myself murdered. Interesting.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, that was my bad. I was straddling the fire line and apparently I stepped into it. That was a first. Been caught by it plenty of times. Never fucking ran face first into it. Alright, all good. Okay, crews are in. Crews are in.
Swaps.
AC towers. Fours are in. BC towers. Fours are in. BC towers. Ones are in. BD towers. Ones are in. BD towers. Twos are in AV towers. Twos are in AV towers. Nice job. Top of the second. Get your
Swaps.
4. Ones are out. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. Amazing, kill yourself before I get sent flying into the wall.
She was trying to dodge the laser.
Because there's a whole pack of bodies there and they were gonna do mean things.
I had the missile, so.
Yeah, I know. You
He was
were
looking
also
And I
for
didn't
that.
leave.
There was death no matter where I went. Trying to choose how I died.
Alright. It's all good. Working through it. Trees are in.
Swaps.
BC towers. These are in. AC fours are in. AC fours are in. Ones are in. BD ones are in.
Hi.
You're missing the 3 on our side. Oh, good. Just gotta keep at it. Keep at it. Get refocused. Build muscle. Alright. 3s are gonna be in. 3s are in. 3s are in. AD towers. AD towers. Fours are in. BD towers. These are in. BD towers. Ones are in. BC towers. Ones are in. BC towers. Twos are in AC. Twos are in AC. Look at your debuff.
Swaps.
Ones are out. We have 2 defenses over here. Threes are out. Let's reset that. So one thing to remember when it comes to rotation, and this might help, depending. This could help. So group 1, keep in mind when it comes to how you're rotating through your positions, everything is very hard color based. So, like, remember, group 1 is always going to be at purples and blues. And I'll use Carby as an example. Omega will always position in such a way that Panto is never going to turn where, like, if you see where Carby is, that will never be the center point. Where Carby is sitting will never be the center point of a Panto. So the easiest way to understand this mechanic, if you were to look at the grouping, if you are part of group 2, you will never be shifting to anything that is not straight east-west. You will never be crossing the A marker. Or group 1 will never be crossing the C marker. So, like, if I'm standing here, for example, if I'm defaulting my spot to start in between B and or D and 3, if I'm here, the only possible moves I'll ever be making are 2 markers left or 2 markers right. I'll only ever be shifting there. If there is ever a scenario where D is fully covered and in the middle of a laser, I'm going this way, if I'm part of group 1. So that's just something to kind of use to help yourself, is start between your 2 colors. So, like, if you're group 2, start between B and 1, and then just look at what is most centered. If there is any scenario where you see fire that you have to, like, there's never going to be, how do I say this? There will never be a scenario if you are starting at B1, or I'll use this one as a good example. There will never be a scenario if you are starting right here where you are going to have to run across an entire flame to get to a safe spot. You'll run across part of it, but, like, if you are standing here and you are at the edge of a flame, you're never going to run across an entire... Fuck you, Omega. You will never run across an entire flame cleave to get there. So just keep that in mind. The only time you're ever going to go towards A or towards C is if the flames are shooting exactly east-west. That's the only scenario where you'll head up there. If those flames are even slightly crooked, that is now a 4-2. So just you can use that to kind of keep yourself, centered in terms of the cleaves will always, like, if the fire is ever not perfectly east-west, that's 4-2 for setup. I don't know if that helps anyone who's maybe getting turned around, but we can pull. I just wanted to make note of that. Because I think sometimes that one gets kind of tough because it looks like A is kind of in the safe spot, but AC only happens if the boss is if he's fully cleaving B. If those things aren't flying east-west, then it is, you're using numbers to dictate what mirrors the sequence. Threes are in.
Swaps.
Ruby probably has a video of it.
AB. Oh, the laser. B, D, B, AC, 1s are in. Twos are in CD. Twos are in CD. Get to your starting spot. Pop up in a second.
Swaps.
2-4. Ones are out. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. Fire. Get to your pot spots. Get to your spots. Get to your spots. Speed up. Just keep hitting away. We should be fine. Just keep on hitting. Alright, remember to be on your correct mob. Things are gonna tank stuff. Alright, get ready to line up. Remember, look at your debuff first. There's your picture. Your debuff. I is in C. Under female, under female, under female. Going close. I is in C is a cat. Behind the number markers. Behind the number markers.
Square adjust.
Yes. Square adjust. Oh. Positioning was just off.
How did you survive? Or I guess little stacks didn't go to that way.
I survived because the stacks did not go that direction, so I just kind of stood there by myself.
I walled because everybody was.
Yep. Yeah, so just remember, finding the eye, making sure you've recentered off the eye is a good thing. But we'll just run it back. You just gotta remember, key is, if you are playing with a good camera angle, you can focus eye to your true north and then just keep it that way for the entire mechanic. While you're dodging male, female. It'll get easier too as you get used to it, like movement-wise, and then
Yeah, that's what I do.
you can use that to kind of keep yourself.
Swaps.
Threes are BC. BC, threes are fours are in 80. Fours are in 80. Ones are in 8 or 80 again. Ones are in 80. Twos are in BC. Twos are in BC. You can hang out to your spots. Pop up.
Swaps.
1-3. 3s are out. Clockwise. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. That's not good.
We're in danger.
Yes, yes, we are. That's okay. Yeah, just gotta remember, when we're doing that mechanic, your goal is always, trains should always leave the station on time. Make sure that, like, when that laser's hit, you don't leave late. Because if you leave late, it delays the next person potentially leaving, and then time can get goofy. So, all good. Just run her back. Just gotta remember, your goal is always to leave on time.
Swaps.
Threes are in. AD, threes are in. Fours are in, BD. Fours are in. Ones are in, BC. Ones are in, BC. Twos are in AC. That was weird.
Because I was a 2 cat, and that was the group 1 tether.
You were a 4 cat. You needed to be in a tower. Not on the tether. Okay. Yep, just remember, your debuff always dictates your tower, so keeping it in mind is a good thing. And I'm calling the tethers, so. There's also technically a little trick with the debuff you can do. Threes are
Double.
in. BC, threes are in. BC towers, threes are in. AD towers, fours are in. AD towers, fours are in. We were missing our 2. One of the 2s was missing.
Nope, canceling.
AB towers, 3s are in. Fours are in AB towers again. 4s are in AB towers. CD towers, 1s are in. 1s are in CD towers. Twos are in CD towers. Pop up. Look at your debuffs now.
Swaps.
There are swaps. These 2-4, 1s are out. Clockwise, 1s are out. 2s are out. 3s are out. 4s are out. Dodge fire, go to your spots. Away. Make sure it dies. No, it is Omega FU again.
Omega
I missed those.
Alright, we'll line up. Look at your debuff. I is at 2. I is at 2 male sides. Sides of A and 1. Male sides. Going far, going far, going far. I is at 2, going far. Be no swaps, knocking back to D and B, D and B. Ow. That's okay.
Beetle is having none of your shit, Cat.
Oh no, he is not. Okay. Alright,
Swaps.
3s are in. 3s are in. AD towers, 3s are in. AD towers, 3s are in. 4s are in. BC towers, 4s are in. BC towers. 1s are in, AB, 1s are in, AB. Nope, you're fine, man. Yep, you're fine. That was, yep. And CD, CD. 2s are. I appreciate the attempt, but I saw what was happening. And I was being done. Alright, top up. Look at your debuffs. 2-4, 2-4, 2-4. 1s are out. 1s are out. 1s are out. 2s are out. 3s are out. 4s are out. Go to your spots. That's the most Sumi feeling fire I've ever had in my life.
You know you're the one that's not out when it's Ash repeating it.
It's not wrong when I'm sitting here going, someone's not moving, someone's not moving. For the love of God, get out of the fucking party.
He's gonna help you though.
All of Group 1 was kind of stuck for that.
No, well, because the one left late, or later than I was expecting, so it's 2 I had to delay, and then
3 was hella delayed, and I was like,
3 was delayed.
Past the whole fucking party with 4.
Well, because I think Ruby was 3, and that delayed him, and I was like, Ruby's gonna die to that fucking laser, and then it barely missed him, and I'm like, oh lord.
Oh, scary.
It was fucking
Glad I
terrifying.
didn't hit you guys with this one.
Alright, line up. Get a good lineup going. Solid lineup. I is at 2. I is at 2. Out. Out, 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 out. Out, 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 out. Out, 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 out. Going close. Going close. And we'll be knocking back 4-3. Behind the marker.
Hi, Leon.
I did it. I don't know how.
I know we're buddies, Leon, but we don't want to hug under the nail. God, go away.
That's just rude. Okay, okay. Yeah, just remember, easiest solution for that mechanic is start your dodge right away. Like, line up, see what you are. Figure out if you're going to have to be left or right of the eye. Aim your camera towards the eye right away. So, like, you should be able to solve all of that before male and female ever spawn. You'll know, are you going left or right? And you'll know where the eye is. So find the eye, know if you're going left or right, know what your marker is. Then head towards the middle. Once you've gotten to the middle, you're looking for a handful of different things that will tell you kind of part of the solution to the problem. You're looking for the male that's not in the middle. If you find that male, see what he's doing. He's either going to have a shield or he's not. If he doesn't have a shield, you can't be anywhere near him. If he does have a shield, you need to start heading towards him. Then look across and see what's female doing. If she doesn't have blade legs, you know you can't be in line with her. If she does have blade legs, you know you need to be in line with her. And then you just put it all together, and by the time you get close, you're generally going to have solved that problem. So, best advice I can give for it, I'm calling it as we go. You just need to get close enough to dodge. One thing I know I mentioned that maybe, I don't know if it helped Kat at all when I mentioned it to you, if you do see the guy with the shield, you know, obviously if you see blade legs or you see shield, you know those are real. I mentioned that last week. But one thing that can help you, for male, especially for the male in mechanic or male out or male sides, easiest solution, if you ever see a guy with the shield, start heading towards the markers that flank his sides. So he's always going to be between 2 markers. He'll never be on a marker. He'll always be between 2 of them. So start heading towards the inner part of those markers. So like if he was standing, you know, if he was Carby, you're heading here, head towards the inner part of C or the inner part of 2. And as you're running, look across from where you're going and see if she's got a shield or see if she's got blade legs. If she has blade legs, just take one little step in and you're fine. If you don't see her with blade legs, just cross the marker. It doesn't matter which marker you get to, you just got to get to one of the 2 of them. As you get more comfortable with it, you'll realize that when you get to the center of the room, once you've gotten to the center of the room, if you haven't done so already, you can pop sprint, and sprint will take you through the male-female mechanic and get you to wherever you need to go as long as you're oriented properly off the eye. Sprint will last that entire time, so you want to really abuse sprint as much as you can to get where you need to go. But we'll just pull again. I just wanted to make that note because it can be helpful for positioning yourself properly. Ultimately, party synergy is the most annoying mechanic in this fight. And it just takes a little bit of getting used to it to really weave your way through it.
Double.
Trees are in. Trees are in BC towers. Fours are in AC towers. Fours are in AC towers. Ones are in AD towers. Ones are in AD towers. Twos are in BD towers. Twos are in BD towers. Top up. Get your debuffs. 1-3, 1-3, 1-3. Ones are out. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. Dodge fire and go to your spells. Damage looks good. Make sure he starts to cast. Rise. Big stuff happening. Get ready to line up. Line up now. I is at 2. Look at your debuff. Go to your mid. We're going male sides, male sides, male sides, male sides. Going close, going close. I is at 2. Going close. No swaps, 3-2. No swaps, 3-2. Behind the marker. Back of the marker. That's right. I will grab Macy. It's alright, alright. It's okay. Just full send this, turns some stuff to watch. So, just full send to get it into P3. Alright, we'll stack up by 3. We'll hang out. You'll get 1 cleave at the end of this limitless cast. You get 1 cleave now. 1 cleave, 1 OGC. Tanks can grab their tethers. Party will be dodging in towards the middle. Everyone's hitting male. Everyone's hitting male. In. Stand on your line. Find shield homie. He's up by 1. He's up by 1.
If you're gonna want the LB, let me know.
We will probably want the
Alright, I'll
would be
see
my
you
assumption,
female.
but I would say just send it to be safe.
I'm female, right?
Yes. Throw it into feet. Because we are going to be way.
They were over 10% behind.
Yeah, we're way. We're going to want all the 2s and the LB. So the 2s into female and burn everything. Burn everything to push it. Don't save gauge. Don't save. Just full send. Rather get the P3 practice in. Alright, line up. Remember, if you get a purple debuff, you take a step forward. White debuff, you take a step back. Get to the wall right away when you're able. Move forward, white back. Find your buddy. Get to the wall. On the wall. All the way on the wall. In.
Oops.
It's okay. Yep. So yeah, that was the thing I was mentioning before when I was saying Cat. You have plenty of time to get into position, but you never want to run through the middle of the field.
Yeah, you always want to run against the wall.
Yep, blue is definition.
There's no uptime or anything. There's nothing to hit, so there's nothing to worry about that like that.
That makes sense.
Yep. Yeah. So what I was saying was because you're always going to be positioned more towards, and we did get that weird pattern where like they put both the whites on the side and everything else. So the one thing, because you're always going to be hanging out more towards this side of the room where Carby is, I would yeah, even if you have to go to 4, what I would advise, yes, that was correct. What I would advise is even if you have to go to 4, from this position where Carby is, I would take the move and go all the way to 2, like go to B. So do like this run, get to B, and then you're free to run around the edge.
Run around
to
the
get
wall,
to
yeah. So when I
So
have
you
to get
can
to
get
1,
to 4 and then
I do the same thing.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you run to D. And then
I
you
run
past D.
Well, I run. I'm gonna steal the marker for a second, but like,
Yeah, go for it.
in the situation I have to get to 1, if I can bring up the marker thing, I can make it to like straight here and then run along the back wall.
Yep. Yeah. So basically, I guess the simple answer is for you is if you see your purple, because you can never go to D, I would always take the move to always run towards 1 and get on the wall at 1, and then, or you know, in between 1 and B, and then adjust from there. All right, all good though. Either way, nice job getting through party synergy. We'll resend it. We'll get to P3. See what kind of damage we can do. This time with a way less death. Because yeah, end of the day, ideally we want to hold our 2. What's up, Ruby?
Tank stance.
Oh, tank stance.
I think it's good now, but
Yes, we are good.
Swaps.
Alright, 3s are in. B, D, B, D. 3s are in. AC, 4s are in. 4s are in AC. AD, 1s are in. AD, 1s are in. 2s are in BC. 2s are in BC. Top up.
Swaps.
Get your debuffs. BD, BD. Ones are out. Ones are out. Twos are out. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. Fire. Get to your spots. Just make sure it dies.
it's kind of healthy.
Yeah, just make sure it dies.
No.
Okay. That was a thing. Yeah, just remember, because we want to make sure we're not burning extra to go into P2, don't be afraid to pop this phase. Like, you're not going to lose your damage. Worst case, I'm not going to be hitting the boss. That's the worst case scenario for everybody. It's not. We want to make sure we have more cushion than less. Ideally. So, pots are your friends. Just making sure we have cushion. And nobody should not be hitting until a call is made. Threes are in. B, D. Threes are in. Fours are in BD. Fours are in BD. Ones are in AC. Ones are in AC. Twos are in. Twos are in AC. Up. Killer debuffs.
Swaps.
1-3. Ones are out. 3 ones are out. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. Dodge fire. Tears once. Yeah, he's fine to die whenever. Start his cast. That's good enough. That's the ideal kill time.
I mean, I would like one more GCD. Saying.
Okay. Fair enough.
Never
At
make
the end of the
GCD.
world, but one more GCD would be nice.
You not wrong. You not wrong.
Just one more.
Alright, so I is at D, under male, then go in clips. Go clips. I is at D, behind the number logos. X's are swapping, cat boy. X's are swapping. Behind the markers. By 3, make sure you're hitting your correct one. You do still have firewall up, so.
Oh, at least not centered. Oops.
That's okay. It's not a huge deal. You'll get one cleave. Cleave now. Getting nail. Or it should be getting nail. Going in the middle after. Dodge to the middle. Make sure you continue to hit mail. Back to shield homie. Shield homie's at 2. 2. Mid. Tank stuff. Top of this hit. Mail should be down pretty quickly here. Female. You don't need to throw your 2s. We should be fine on damage.
No, they're dying very fast.
I was gonna say damage looks good, so hold your 2s per
Please
second.
no twos. Please no.
He's just, yeah, she's getting beat up.
That's, yeah, fuck me.
Yeah, ideally on this, we usually want to run a hold until, like, the... Just to make
Yeah,
sure
that
we
was
get
way
it. But
too
for now,
fast.
now we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to focus on the mechanics. Purple's forward, white's back. Get to your spots on the wall. Find your group. That's not moving. Move in. Back to the wall. You can sprint. You're going to need to dodge the things. Dodge and move in. Dodge and move in. That's okay, I got Bell. Dante, you will have to hold the boss. 2s. We'll send 2s. We'll send our mids. Bell's up. Alright, red is defamation. Red is defamation. Get into your lanes. Figure out what you are. Red is defamation. Don't let up your wheel. Alright, red is defamation. First set, red is defamation. Christmas tether's going to red. Red is defamation. Red is defamation. Remember, colors will stay still. Pick up your colors. Break the green tether. Colors stay still for a second. Get some top-ups. Next set, red is defamation. Red is defamation. Christmas tethers are going to red. Red is defamation. Get your colors. Break your green tether. Top up. Alright, third set. Red is defamation. Red is defamation. Red is defamation. Work hard. Pick up colors. Break the green tether. Break the green tether. Alright, last set. Red is defamation. Everyone else is going to blue. Red is defamation. Everyone else is going to blue. No one can pass.
You can run to the middle for that. So
you can run through the middle on the last set. Yep, just get ready. It's alright. We'll get these two up. We might die. That's okay. That's okay.
You do, Leon. Beat him up.
Yep, arrow's the right answer. Kill him before he kills you.
Get him, Leon!
No,
Yeah,
like
so
excellent.
just remember, on the very last set, everything has already been passed. So on the last set, everyone can just sprint straight through the middle. You can't pass colors to each other, because you can only take a color once. So by the time we've hit the fourth, how do I say this? So, if you were to think about this mechanic logically, you can't pass a color if you've already taken it. So the first pass and the second pass are the most dangerous part of Hello World, because you can pass colors to almost everybody. Once you hit the third pass, or the third set of puddles that are out there, red and blue can touch each other. At that point in time, the lanes stop mattering. You should keep doing them for the third pass, just because, you know, it's a habit, and as long as you're in the habit of it, you should just do it. But you don't need to worry about running into each other, because once you've passed your color and you've gotten a new color, you can't pass that color again, because you've already gotten the other color. So and that person's already had the color you have. So you two can run right through each other and nothing will happen, because the game knows you can't pass. So, yeah, no, we can take a break quick. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea there, is you can pass that color right there without any issue. And then the fourth time, when I say, you know, last set, blank is this, everyone go there, everyone else can run straight through the frickin' middle. Like, because there's no colors that have to pass anywhere there, because everyone has already gotten every color they need. So it's literally just a matter of, you can run straight through the center to get where you need to for the last set. It was something I never mentioned last time, so it is okay that if there's confusion there. Either way, nice job. I mean, we basically almost made it through Hello World clean the first time we saw it, so real good. And it's just monitors and then P4. I truly hate how accurate this is. Well, I think Ruby might be the only one who would understand it, but throw it in memes.
I know that's making fun of that Pokemon, Ben 10. But if only Digimon's evolution chart was that simple.
Oh no, it's terribly convoluted, but it is funny just in the sense of like, it kind of feels a little accurate.
It does, yeah.
You know, I will say I ended up getting Z8 and I played through it this weekend. It's
How
not
was
as
it?
bad as people think it is. It certainly has some interesting quirks to it, but I don't think it's as bad as people think it is. Like, I never really encountered an instance where, oh, my dude just got stuck on a fucking wall and they couldn't fight. Like,
I mean, I've seen some clips of people falling through the world just by running through the area because it couldn't
Oh,
load
I'm
the
sure
zone
there's-
fast enough.
I'm sure there's some jank, but I didn't encounter any of it. Like, I
It's
explored
just-
pretty much everything. It certainly is rough at points. I will say that. It certainly has its rough edges.
The $1 trillion company, $1 trillion franchise, it is bare minimum.
It's as
Oh yeah,
sloppy
no,
as
it
a
should have
slop.
been better. It should have been better. Like, I'll say this, the combat was nice. I enjoyed the combat piece of it because it was interesting to just have a different take on just straight turn-based. So I didn't dislike that part of it. And the wild zone's nice for the most part. I think that's an interesting take, but yeah, it definitely doesn't look the best. But like gameplay-wise, it was fun. The only issue I had with it was you can tell they 100% skipped a lot of it for no reason. Because like you start the game in this stupid tournament and they're just like, okay, you start the tournament and say like you start the tournament at rank Z. And obviously your goal is to get to rank A. And I think it's like you make it to rank V or W, and then the dude's like, cool, we need you to help fight with Megas, and normally you need to be like K to do that. So we're gonna do a match that's gonna jump you from V to K. Just like, maybe you could have delayed that a little bit to at least make things feel a little bit less delayed. Yes. So when you beat the game, they unlock infinite. They unlock infinite, where you literally just can battle indefinitely. Like I said, it's not bad. Like, I don't dislike the game. I probably dumped like 30 hours into it to beat the story, so it wasn't terrible. I do appreciate all their takes on like random French culture. I think that's hilarious. Where they have just like your crazy French elite that are just doing asshole stuff for no reason and like enslaving people, and you're like, what is this?
Is that what the new team is? Like, villain team? Are they French?
No, they're not. They're
What is the new
there's
team
just-
called anyway? Or that it doesn't have a team. It's not new gen. Never mind.
Yeah, but so it's not like a team. There's a whole bunch of them, and then there's one like underground like mafia syndicate that exists. So I guess they'd kind of be your evil team. Well, yeah, it's the French zone, so it makes sense. But like the fact that you literally have one rich one that's supposed to be like your super rich person that literally like beat somebody into indentured servitude. I'm like, this is a Pokemon game. This is a little too real. Like, oh yeah, for sure. E33 is a very different game, though. Let's be real.
I don't know. They're both turn-based, sort of.
Sort of. I do think if the leaks are right, a Southeast Asia for the next region would be kind of... I think they could do a decent job with that. As long as they learned from Scarlet
They ain't
Violet
learning.
and...
It's gonna be the same engine.
just-
They're not gonna
Oh, no,
learn
Run
until
3
they're,
frames a second.
they're hurting with money.
Small indie developer.
They ain't gonna change shit.
Southeast Asia? That's...
Isn't it the Philippines and stuff?
I think so, huh?
They hated something.
That wasn't me.
My pod is on cooldown.
Oh,
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I just think it's, you know, they don't need to do much. They just need to release the damn game without a freaking memory leak. That's all it needs. Scarlet Violet was not terrible, but like, it was so bad that you could play it for like 6 hours and then the game would just memory leak and crash. Like,
I'm more interested to see how hot garbage their MMO is going to be.
Kinda.
what do you mean? It's gonna be fucking Pal World. It's gonna be Pal World without
No,
guns.
they don't have the polish of Pal World. It's literally going to be JPEGs dancing on your screen.
No, they're gonna fucking... No, they're gonna win their lawsuit and they're gonna steal Pal World's engine.
Oh, yeah.
That's what this is. That's why they're suing them. They want Pal World's engine so they don't have to do it themselves. Threes are in.
Swaps.
Threes are in. BC Towers. BC Towers. Fours are in AV Towers. Fours are in AV Towers. Ones are in AD Towers. Ones are in AD Towers. Ones are in. The ones were not in.
I think they were. They were just in the center of the room.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, the tether didn't get picked up. Okay. Yeah, it'd do that. Swear does love its tethers. Alright.
Only it loved its tether coding as much as it loved its tethers.
Look, they are a small indie developer, and that's why they have to charge like $300 before tax for manifests. They're a small indie dev. They don't have any money.
Isn't that standard ticket pricing? I have no idea. But
Honestly, it didn't even go up much. It went up like 50 bucks. 50
I was gonna say it was like
$60.
$250 last year, I think.
I think someone said it went up to like 50. It was like 250.
no, they said it was $250 before local tax.
Threes are threes.
Uh-oh. Someone's stealing my stuff. And won't give it back.
Remember to wait and see until the threes grab their tethers, please.
Yep, that's all good. Yeah, the threes should be... they should be the most in to start. And then that should... Because it does just throw at the two closest feet, or at the two, you know, closest, so as long as everyone is stacked when the tethers come out, in theory, they should just pass it.
Well, it's on two random people, so if somebody runs all the way off to D, it could bypass them.
Threes in.
Swaps.
Fours in CD. Fours in CD. Ones in. Ones in BC. 2's in BC. 2's in BC. Find your spots. Top them down. 2-4. Those are out. Those are out. Those are out. 3s are out. 4s are out. That's okay. It's alright. Shit happens. That's okay. Do your best. Is not. Alright. Look, I've said before, every ultimate teaches you kind of a different thing. Top teaches you precision and how to compartmentalize pipes. Those are the two things Top teaches you to do incredibly well.
Smokes.
BC. BC. Fours are in AB. Fours are in AB. Ones are in CD. Ones are in CD. Twos are in AD. Twos are in AD. That's okay.
Yeah, that was a rough pattern.
Okay. Also, a reminder to check food. So, falling off. Buffs are out. Threes are
Swaps.
in. A, or sorry. It's Baka shaming. Right the. Okay, all good. Buffs are coming out. Buffs are out.
Double.
Buffs are in. A, D, A, D. BC, fours are in. BC, fours are in. A, or sorry, BC, ones are in. BC, ones are in. AD, twos are in. AD, twos are in. Get top one.
Swaps.
4. They're out. They're out. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. Fire. Here's box. Also, the pitch highs. Make sure we kill it. I need to throw a little extra gauge in here or something. Actually, let's kill it. Alright, get ready to line up. I is at 4. Get your debuffs. Out. Out and out and out. Out and out and out. Going far.
It would be a square spot.
Yes, it would. That'd be AC.
I'm gonna head out.
That's a good call.
They were coming for me.
Because they were gonna make you
Coward.
get out if you didn't. Alright. It's because she doesn't have her samurai shield anymore.
Clearly.
Gotta counter.
No amount of slithering was gonna get me out of that.
That at it. Threes are in. CD towers. AB towers. AB towers. Fours are in. CD towers. Ones are in. Twos are in A. Twos are in A. Look at our debuffs now. 1, 3. Ones are out. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. Fire is
That was terrifying.
Boss is a pitch high. I would almost say just throw it at the same gauge, but now we're fine. Just make sure that's we're fine. We're fine. Makes you do tank things. I is at 2, out, 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 and then going far. Going far, I is at 2, I is at 2.
Wait, you said far, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there was a lot going
I said
on
far,
there.
and there were a lot of closes happening, and I went the wrong way, so that was
Okay, because I was basing my location off of you.
Yeah, no, my
Oh.
brain just went fuzzy. Shit, we were triangles, right? Yep. Nope,
Yes,
that was
we were
wrong.
trying. Okay.
I was thinking we were X's, and I'm like, what the fuck is Ruby doing? And I was like, wait a minute. Nope, that was on me.
No, there was a lot going on there.
And then I said, yeah, we're good. We can pull. And I second guessed myself because I'm like, why are so many lines going through the middle? I'm like, wait, they should be. Shit, what the fuck am I doing?
And you just see a dragon flying by.
They're good flying.
No, that was 100% on me. I saw the triangle, and for some reason my brain went, oh wait, I need to go north because it flips. And I was like, wait, I don't adjust. Ruby does that. Shit. Sorry about
Spots.
that. Threes are in. Threes are in. CD. Threes are in. Fours are in AB. Fours are in AB. Ones are in BC. Ones are in BC.
Missing 3 Talon.
Yes. We're missing a person in the 3 town. All good. Alright, threes are in. Threes are in. There are swaps. AC. AC. AC again. AC again. Fours are in.
Hello.
Oh, it's a swap.
Ones are in. We are dead. Yep. We are dead.
If that was a non-swap.
No,
I
there was-
looked at
there
it
were
wrong.
swaps. I was gonna say there were definitely swaps because Bell and Volar were the same. So that's okay. It's all good
Yeah, which is why I didn't say anything,
Is-
because I didn't think there was a swap.
because he didn't think there was a swap. That's okay. Hey, shit happens. I literally just stood where X was as a triangle like 5 minutes ago, so shit happens.
My positionals! Oh my god.
Alright, threes are in.
Swaps.
Threes are in. A, B, A. A, B, fours are in. Ones are in, C, ones are in, C. Twos are in, C. Twos are in, C. Up.
Double.
2-4. Those are out. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out.
Don't you lose the middle, my god.
Okay. If he had Corundum, I would have saved you, but then dealt with attack.
I mean, we were kind of. You can push it. Good luck.
Well, we're 7 to 3%. Oh, almost had it.
Yeah, I mean, we would have had to full send the 2s, but then get everyone up in phase 2 is going to be real messy. All good. Yeah, with an LB, phase 2, or without LB and without our 2s, phase 2 was going to be real fucking scum.
We had some PvP puddles, so we lost Roland. Not me, I didn't do it.
It's standing in the pea puddle.
I'm an innocent bystander.
Swaps.
These are in these towers. Wars are in. Wars are in. Ones are in AC. Ones are in AC. Twos are in. Twos are in. That was a really nice save. That was a very, very nice save. So confused for a second. Okay. Look at your debuffs. A second. Ones are out.
Swaps.
3, ones are out. Ones are out. Twos are out. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. Dodge the last fire, go to your spots. Possibly a titch eye here. Shouldn't be an issue, but just be aware of that. And we're okay. Just make sure you're hitting. Stuff happening. Debuff, I is at 1. I is at 1 under female, under 1 marker, and then going far. Alright, we are knocking back 2-4. Back 2-4. Following the wall. We're gonna hope this works. Okay, just try to get them up. Dante's gonna be taking heavy damage. Keep him alive there.
I should admit.
Yeah, there was not much I could do to keep him up there. It's okay. We're just dead. We got
I
Yeah.
painted it for you. I tried.
I Corundum Leon, so he lived.
we were gonna lose someone anyway, Bill. Even if you had satisfied your close far, yeah, that one just takes practice. Even if he is down, they still throw 8 AoEs. So it was either gonna throw one at his res immune corpse and then kill you because of close far, or it was gonna kill someone randomly because of the 8th AoE. Yeah, getting to the middle, once you figure it out, your left-right is super helpful. And like I said, sprinting once you hit middle is very good, because that, like, you really don't need sprint for the rest of the phase. So that's really the only part of sprint.
One thing that always helps is if you see a female with rollerblades, she's always the most help.
Reason, yeah. Female with rollerblades, male with shield. Both are always going to be live.
It's 2025.
Fours in a-
Men can have skates too, you know.
but not this one. BC ones are in. BC ones are in.
Ugh,
I tried, Dante.
damn, went the wrong way. Oh,
Yeah,
it's too
I tried to adjust out to get away from you when I saw you there.
That's okay. Now, party synergy is the biggest pain in the ass in this fight.
When I realized you were running past me, I tried to rotate towards 4 to give you more space.
Yeah, no, I saw her at D on that one pull, and I almost hurt myself in confusion and died because I was like, wait, what am I seeing? This isn't right.
Swaps.
A and B. Freezer B towers. Fours are in beast towers. Fours are in beast towers. Ones are in. Ones are in single towers. Twos are in. Twos are in. Topping up in a few seconds.
Swaps.
Debuffs, there are swaps. 3. Ones are out. Clockwise. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. Dodge fire. And spots. Boss is getting real beat up, so just make sure he at least gets to start his cast.
Oh no, my babe.
Beat him up.
Hug me, Ruby!
Alright, get ready to line up. Eva. I is at 4. Out. Out and out and out. Out and out and out.
I'll go the other way.
Going close, going close. I is at 4. I is at 4.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Oh,
What?
Belle, we were fine. Oh, I see, though. You were gonna kill Cat.
I was so confused. I was like, why were you over there?
Oh, because you went the opposite side, so.
Oh, I was just dodging the thing. I was gonna run back after. That's okay.
Okay, so never
I-
adjust.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
when I
never
saw
adjust.
you over there, I tried to readjust back over, and I was like, wait, shit. But I didn't have a brain, so.
Alright.
Yeah,
The
that's
trust
okay.
fall. You just got trust.
Yeah, ideally you just go where you're supposed to go and just kind of let it all play out.
There's
I
way
just
too
dodged
many
that way
layers to
because,
this.
Yeah, Party Synergy just has so much random crap that, like, And I heard you, but I wasn't sure what you said. If I would have caught it, I probably could have without too much issue. That's okay. It is alright. Freezer. A freezer. Fours are in BC. Fours are in BC. Ones are in BC. Ones are in BC. Twos are in A. Twos are in A. Debuffs. BD ones are out. Twos are out. Threes are out. Fours are out. Box. Boss is really getting. Be aware of it. Nice job. Real nice damage. Debuff, I is an E, I is an E, male sides, male sides, male sides. Go far, I is a boy, go far. Alright, no swaps, BD.
Why am I alive?
Yeah, that can happen. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do is, once I find the eye, I make sure I always keep it in my camera. Especially
I just memorize the marker it's at. Like, I'll look at I and go, New North is 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Memorize that fucking marker. It helps me. I know not everybody's good with markers.
This fight gets you very good with markers.
Yeah, it did for me. That's what it did for me, was make me a lot better at marker locations.
Swaps.
Threes are in. A. Threes are in. Fours are in. Fours are in. Ones are in CD. Ones are in CD. Ones are in CD. Twos are in AC. Twos are in AC. Debuffs. 1, 3, 3. Ones are out. Twos are out.
There was a puddle in the center of the room. Yeah, 1 for
That's
1
okay,
dropped a
okay.
puddle in the dead center, and as I went out as the 2, it just didn't murder me.
Gotcha.
And I couldn't see it because it was directly under Omega. I didn't see it until I ran out and I tried to dodge it, but it snapped me. Yeah, no, it was a crossover from Group 2. It was so far in the middle, it actually crossed over to our side.
Interesting.
That's what I meant. Like it was so far in the center, I couldn't possibly see it until I ran up there.
I was gonna say I've never seen a puddle like cross over the middle.
Because it was like dead center of the room.
That's okay. Interesting. All good. Threes are in. Threes are in.
Swaps.
Threes are in BC towers. Just refocus. Let's try to get through P3 and try to get into P4. Fours are in BC. Fours are in BC. All towers will be 8. I don't know what happened. That's okay. The very first puddle you move, yeah.
Not dead center.
But this is...
None of the puddles should be dead center.
No, you start moving down the fire line as it rotates.
That was also not the first puddle. It was the second puddle.
Yeah, the people with 1 can get away dropping a dead center because it's the first one. But ideally, if you just leave after the laser goes off, 1 puddle drops, and then you can run out, and then you'll never hit anyone.
Well, yeah, and we can pull, but that was she was saying the second puddle at 2, you couldn't drop 2 dead center, is what I was gonna say. Yeah, the first puddle's fine. The first puddle should not be lingering long enough to have it cause an impact.
I mean, it does, though. This is the conversation I had with Dante. If you drop the first puddle in the dead center of the room, it can stay there long enough to delay the next person moving.
Threes are in. Fours are in. Fours are in 8.
Nobody came to take my tether.
That's okay. He's got to refocus. Got like 18 minutes, so let's just refocus. Focus on the little things, take mechanics 1 step at a time. Alright. Just remember to keep an eye out for swaps as well in case I forget. Just remember to keep an eye on them. ready. 4s are in, AB, 4s are in, AB. We missed the North Tower, it looked like.
North Tower.
That's okay. Like I said, just keep an eye on your debuffs. Be extra careful with what you're doing. You've mechanically done Looper plenty of times, so just be careful with it. Safety game, all with P1 and just don't have P. Threes are in, there are spots. A and B, A and B. C, D, 4s are in. Ones are in, ones are in, ones are in. AC 2s are in. We're missing the 4 tower. South 4 tower, I'm guessing there was an adjust that got missed. That's okay. That's alright. Best thing you can do for the early phase, especially this adjust heavy one, is, yeah, just repeat, like, adjust to yourself. You know, that's the easiest way to do that mechanic.
So remember the Xeno swap
Yep.
going through.
3s are in. Yep, 3s are in. 4s are in. 4s are in. BC, 4s are in. 1s are in. 1s are in. AC, BC, 1s are in. 2s are in. BD, 2s are in. We are dead. I don't know how that clicked you. I'm usually super far back. That's okay. Like I said, 14 minutes, just give it your best. That's like one real good one. E5's like 10. 3s are in.
Swaps.
3s are in. A, D, A, D. 4s get ready. AC, 4s are in. AC, 4s are in. 1s get ready. 1s are in AB. Or, sorry, BC. BC. 1s are in BC. 1s are in BC. 2s get ready. 2s are in B. 2s are in D. Nice job. Alright, top up.
Swaps.
Take your debuffs, there are swaps. 3, 3, 1s are out, 1s are out, 1s are out. 2s are out, 2s are out. 3s are out. 4s are out. Fire and spots. I is at 3. I is at 3. Out. 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 Going far. Going far. I is at 3. Going far. Going far. Run. 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 Squares are swapping. Boy dog. Squares are swapping. Boy dog. Boy dog. Squares are swapping. To the wall. All the way to the wall. Alright, everyone's hitting your respective clones. Tanks are taking 3 or 4 heavy autos. Make sure you're hitting the right guy. Get a chance to cleave for a moment. Now. Get 1 cleave. Fail. We're going to be dodging slightly off. He's aiming right at us. Aware of it. To the sides of it.
Wait, what the fuck?
Field is at D. Be aware, just burn your tooth.
I forgot that kills you super delayed as it hits you.
Yes. Yeah, if it clips you, it kills you. Yeah, just full send the twos. We'll full send the twos, and if we have to, we'll just full send twos. Be aware that will throw the timing and flip it. Alright, line up. Purples will move forward, whites will move back. To the wall as fast as you can. Move in. Back out. Dodge the hands. Sprint. Dodge it, move in. Bring out Leon. You're gonna raise dead center. Chop up. Spots. Red is defamation. Red is defamation. Red is defamation. Get to your proper spots. First set, red is defamation. Red is defamation. First set, red is defamation. Get your colors. Break your tethers. Alright, second set. Red is defamation. Red is defamation. Red is defamation. First set, or second set, red is defamation. Remember, colors stay still. Get your colors. Break green. That was just a damage thing. We might have been missing a bit or something there. So let's try it again. Either way, nice job getting there. And yeah, that arrow is
standing out at 3. I thought we were supposed to be in between 3 and 6.
Oh, right. Nope, that makes sense. Yeah, we definitely need to make sure.
Yeah, the party's been standing at 3.
Oh yeah, we probably P2 for 2 fast and Leon's going back.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about, but we'll deal with that after.
Swaps.
Were we out? We might have been. 3s are in. And yes, we need to delay our kill time. Alright, BC. That's what I was thinking. So fun throwing that out. Alright, BD, 4s are in. 4s are in. Towers. AC towers, 1s are in. Twos are in. 8. 2s are in. 8. Okay, Randall's going out.
I tried to dodge a puddle and I dodged in like an idiot. It's fine, because I'm not.
Okay. We can actually fix that. And what were you saying about 3? Sorry, I wasn't trying to cut you off. We were just big pull.
We can just pull.
Are you saying like? Are you talking about for the arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally we're standing like a little bit.
The party's been standing right here at 3, and you told me we were supposed to be standing in between them because he can spawn at 3.
He can spawn at 3. Yeah. The toolbox says stand here. You can stand anywhere in this vicinity. We all need to be together. You can dodge it from here. If you recall, when we first progged this fight, nobody could dodge the fucking arrow if the asshole spawned at 3 or 1. Because it shot straight at us, and we couldn't trust Rue to fucking get the cone right.
Well, I just asked because you told me we weren't supposed to stand on 3, so it was just my misunderstanding. It's fine.
Yeah, you can stand on 3. Okay, we can pull. Yeah, you can stand on 3. We were standing between them before because we literally had no safe spot if we stood straight on 3.
Oh, what about Bill?
Oh yeah, what's up? What's up, Bill? What did you notice? Okay.
Good. Swaps.
3s are in. Fours are in. Let's see if towers again.
Oh, I
Next two
like this.
towers will be AV.
We did.
Oh, did you cleanse your diva?
Yeah.
Swaps.
3s are in. CD. 3s are in. Fours are in AB. Fours are in AB. Ones are in B's, or sorry, CD. Ones are in CD. 2s are in AB. 2s are in AB. Okay, you're ready for Panto.
Swaps.
BD. BD ones are out. Counterclockwise. 2s are out. 3s are out. 4s are out. Dodge fire. That's there, but that's okay. It's also time. We can just call it there for the night. We'll just call it there. It happens.
Once one leaves late, the next leaves late, and it just cascades.
Yeah, I
and
got
people just need to
damage down
remember
because of late leave.
Because the 2 left late, which left their puddles, so the 3 couldn't leave, which by the time we got to 4 couldn't leave, and the whole party had nowhere to
Okay.
Yeah, I was a 2 and there's a puddle right in front of me.
Yeah, so the timing on that should be, in a perfect world, the way this mechanic should work. Party should, like, the ones should be hanging out near the center when the cones come out, right? So if the timing works correctly, the one should be standing in the thing. As the rotation starts, they follow down the fire line. Their first AoE gets dropped out. The second one gets dropped out. No, that's the problem. That's the problem. The first puddle should never be dropped in there. If you're saying, like, are you saying, like, the laser hits and the puddle that drops immediately after the laser, you're dropping mid? Yeah, the timing should... Well, I guess it's not super off. The timing should be the laser hits you, and then you shift with the party, and then you move up. And then the puddle should drop, I guess, right a little bit towards mid, but basically in line with the other puddles.
Yeah,
It shouldn't be...
That's
Yeah.
not terrible. That's your first puddle. The problem is your second puddle needs to be way the fuck away. The problem is that second puddle is still dropping mid. That's the issue. Your second puddle needs to be gone. You need to be gone by the time that second puddle drops.
Yeah, that's probably... I'm guessing what's happening is like, if what I'm gonna guess is happening is you're maybe missing the first puddle because it's getting dropped. Like, because the only way you would get a puddle directly into the center is you would have to basically be middle as the laser's hitting you to get a puddle dead center. So I'm guessing what's happening is as you're moving, it's dropping, and then you're getting to the middle and dropping the second puddle, and then that's the second one that's going in the middle. Yeah.
What happened that time, Cad, is you dropped your second puddle in mid, and that's what caused the fucking collision.
So what should be happening, what the puddle should look like is this. So say the laser hits you at 1. What it should look like is laser hits you, you shift, this puddle gets dropped, and then 2 leaves. They go up and out. And their second puddle gets dropped about, like, here. You basically never stop moving. You never really stop moving once you leave. Like, you take the laser, and there's only 2 options. You either take the laser and you run it right down the fire, and your first puddle drops here, and then your second puddle's here, or you drop the puddle, you've sprinted, and then it's bam, and you're out. Your second puddle should always be over here. It should never be near the middle of the room. And then you shift. Your 1 should be kind of over here, and then in theory, you can either shift. You can either do what Dante does and end up getting back to the party before the 4th puddle drops, or, you know, you drop it kind of further back here, then you shift up. You're saying as soon as the laser hits, you run in? I'm just trying to make sure I'm following the logic. Because if you do that... Yeah, that's all it is. You just never want to stop. That's the key to these puddles, is you should never be stopping near the middle. So, like, the first person will go, but, like, no one else should ever... The key to keeping it moving properly is there's not enough time to ever, like, stop and drop your puddles. It's why this mechanic sucks so much for a caster, is because you really can't slide cast it until you get far enough away. So yeah, that's really all it is. I mean, unless you have, you know, other stuff. The laser drops. So the puddle drops after the laser. So the laser shoots, and then it's like laser, 1 second, puddle drops. The 2 are, basically, if you were to watch the party, the laser hits, and then when the party is shifting out of the fire, that puddle is dropping in the fire. No, See, that's the problem. You never want a puddle right here. You never want a puddle right here. That's the issue. You don't want a puddle right here. What the puddles should look like is this. If the boss is, if that's the center, puddle 1 should be like that. Puddle 2, 3, and 4 are fine.
Yeah, it's either, if I'm right here and the laser goes off, when I leave with the laser hitting me, I leave right when the laser hits, and I move up, my first puddle will drop right here. Even if I sprint it or have expedient, my first puddle will drop right here, and I will go all the way out, and my second will drop like right around here or like on the hitbox ring, because I try and get mine as far out as possible.
Yeah, so I think that's really where the difference is they should almost look like that.
My best guess is you're not seeing the first one and you're assuming your first one is the one you're dropping up here and it's your second.
Yeah, because the first one drops real fast. I think the issue is, okay, so actually, no, that actually answers it though. That makes sense. Because if you think about it, here's what's happening. If you were to take the boss room and mirror it, I can show you what's happening. Say this is group 1, the center of the boss room is here, and then let me get rid of these puddles. Let's just say, for brevity's sake, party 2 is C. What's happening is you're leaving too early. That's what's happening. Because both sides aren't doing the same thing, that's what's causing it. Because if party 1 is dropping their first puddle, let's say party 1 is Macy and she's dropping her first puddle right here. If you've left too early and you're dropping your first puddle right there, she's running up, the boss is rotating, and the puddle's covering the middle and it's killing her before she's getting out. That's why we're dying. You have to look at the whole picture. If you leave too early and you drop a puddle in the intersection, it's overlapping the center. The puddle can't overlap the center. If it overlaps the center and one person leaves later than the other, that's what's hitting her. That's why she's getting hit.
I'm confused how he's even getting his first puddle in the center and being counted in the laser. Because I leave the moment the laser hits with sprint, and I can't get my puddle in the center. So I don't know how the hell he's getting his first puddle in the center.
I have no idea. I'm just saying, if that's where the puddle is, it would explain how you'd run into it.
Yeah, but Ruby said when he looked at the video, it was his second puddle.
Well, if it's the second puddle, then the problem's solved.
I didn't say it was the second puddle. I said it was the second person, or it was the person with the 2 in the second group. I didn't know what puddle number there was.
Yeah.
But it is what Ash is saying. The puddle that Macy dropped was with the laser, just after the laser. She ran in, but
and there's already a puddle there.
There was already a puddle overlapping through the middle that was dropped.
Yeah, so that's the issue. There should never be a puddle sitting, like the apex point of where the boss is rotating. There should never be a puddle there. There should never be a puddle dropped at the center point of the boss. The puddles should always be dropped either with the party or down the fire line. Now, their proximity to the center isn't super relevant, but that's the general idea. Is they should always be close, but they can't ever be perfectly close. And that's kind of, I'm guessing that's what's happening is.
Ruby, what is all this shit on your screen?
I just jumped out so I can see what
I had those on 90 Looper too much.
How am I supposed to see what we're doing when you got all this shit on your screen?
It's playing on dank mode.
I'm missing just some like MLG